Everyone, I'm Lone, and today my video is going to be about keyboard acoustics and sound. Now, as for reference, I'm using my Razer Black Widow 2011 edition. It's quite an old board, but it's reliable. Has browns from a time when they still were okay. And they've been used, so they feel good now for some reason. Yeah, so basically I'll be showing you three different acoustics, what they sound like, and how to choose what you should use. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so the general format for this is going to be, I'm going to show you a form, I'm going to play an audio clip of what it sounds like, and I'm going to say what it's for. Alright, so one, we just have it flat laying, no height adjustment, nothing. This is on a very thin table, so this already has better acoustics than most. It'll sound relatively hollow. That's good considering how brown sound. And yeah. There's really not much else to say. It sounds the lowest out of the three I'm going to show you, and it's pretty default. Everyone does this, so yeah. Now, number two, the classic feet. All keyboards pretty much have this, just a bit of height elevation. Makes it a bit higher pitch, but at the same time sounds a bit, in my opinion, better. But some people don't like it. It does sound a bit more hollow. Yeah, time to roll the audio. Now this one I have some comments about. See, this is what you usually would use regularly because of the tilt. But what about the sound? Okay, so it doesn't sound as good as the flat one, right? And this is where the third one comes into play. So here we have a piece of foam. If you can see, just wait for it to focus. Yeah, I don't know if it will focus, but it's just a piece of foam, relatively firm you want it to be, so that when you press down on it, it doesn't have too much give, but goes down a bit. You cut this into a strip. Length, this was cut for a 60% keyboard, so you want it to go the entire length of the board, from here to here. You take this, you put it down here, under the board, take the feet off because you won't need them anymore, and just slide them until you get about the elevation you had before. Like this. Okay, so as you can see, it's still elevated, has a nice typing angle, but now it sounds better in my opinion. Now, this can only apply for some people. Some people don't like this. They think it's a bit hollow sounding, although it does sound less hollow than the previous one due to the fact that there's foam underneath. You still get the typing angle, Spacebar can sound a bit wacky with some switches, especially lighter tactiles, but it's generally good. It gives some thack, I guess, thock. Well, not maybe not thock, but that definitely some clack to your keyboard. Definitely better than previous one. I would suggest this for if you're gonna type with an angle anyways, and it's easy to get foam. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be all for this video. I don't have anything else to say. I guess if you okay, so there's something to do. If you're doing this for sound and you actually enjoy the sound that this foam gives you, there are multiple stages. One stage, very front. This is where pretty much all of the foam is contacting some part of the bottom of the board. Don't know if I can show that, but yeah. So this just amplifies the sound qualities that you got when it was higher up the board. A bit more thock. It's a good choice for some people, and if you had like a smaller technical, I would suggest it. Yeah, that's it. See you guys in the next one.